This is Dick Van Dyke, and I'd like to share with you a true story from the pages of Guideposts magazine.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Kingsport, Tennessee was all decked out for Christmas. At one of those busy intersections of town, Christmas carols lilted from the record shop loudspeaker. A Salvation Army collection kettle stood waiting for coins from passers-by. And Gary, the newsboy, went about the serious business of selling his papers. A member of the Kingsport Exchange Club had volunteered to mind that Salvation Army kettle, and he was there now, urging shoppers to contribute what they could. But from time to time, with no urging at all, the newsboy appeared and dropped a few coins in the kettle. The Exchange Club member was intrigued. Finally, he figured out that each time that boy sold a paper, he'd put 2 cents in the kettle, his profits. Now, the clubman finally approached the thin youngster. He bought a paper, handed him a nickel tip, and he waited to see what the boy would do. This time, the kettle received a 7-cent donation. "Why are you giving the Salvation Army all your profits?" Gary said, "Well, because I owe it to him in a way. Last year, we got a Christmas basket from them without even asking, and we sure needed it bad." Gary was the oldest of 5 children. His father had been out of work at the time the basket had come. Now the father was working again. Of course, conditions were far from ideal. Sometimes the family had to live on $57 a month, plus what Gary contributed from his newspapers. Yet, Gary wanted to help those people who were less fortunate than he. A few weeks later, the Exchange Club had a special luncheon. The guest of honor, you guessed it, Gary. He was there with his mother and his father and his 4 brothers and sisters, and there were gifts for all of them, including a new bike for Gary. You see, Kingsport, Tennessee didn't want to be outdone in generosity, not even by a grateful newsboy whose generosity they had little chance of matching.